Alright, welcome back. Trying to give you guys a better angle of this head removal. So first we're going to take off these 5. And we'll add them to our collection of bolts that you can't ever use again on a head. Oh, excuse me. Then we're going to go break these loose. Run them out, pop the head off, and then we can take the timing chain and stuff off, and we're ready for a cam. Once again, we're just breaking these. We'll run them off with our electric ratchet just because it's way faster. So I found out that using this socket with this short 2-3 inch extension, whatever it is, with this particular breaker bar is about perfect to get over everything and under everything on this side. I tried to deep well and stuff and it wasn't quite enough to clear the spark plug holes. And so I tried this and it seems to be about perfect. All right, then we're going to put our ratchet on this. Buzz these off. On this side, just because it's kind of awkward to lift with everything, I always do this one last. Because I have had where failed head gaskets and stuff, as soon as you unbolt them all, it falls off. And there's always that back one that's fun to do. I mean, if you really want to, I guess you could always pull the motor, because everyone says that's easier. I like doing it this way. Alright, now that those are all done, before I pull that one out, I'm going to get a hold of it. Pull that one out. So this one's on there pretty good, so we're just going to put a little pry bar in here. We'll actually move that wiring harness to the other side now. Sorry, I got the camera. Make sure you guys still see what we're doing. Just put this pry bar in here. Once again, the exhaust manifold's still bolted to the exhaust, so we can't go too crazy without it just leaning on the exhaust. We just want to be really careful not to scar that bottom side of the sealing surface. Feels like it's loose. Not quite. always got to be a stubborn one. Oh, put the rubber mallet away. In my shop, every tool doubles as a hammer. That's probably why I have so many tools that don't work. All right. You can hear we broke the seal. There's some antifreeze dripping. See, I told you, when you turn the camera on, everything gets harder. I've never had a head this stubborn to get off of here. Did I miss a bolt? Yeah, that would be it. That one that I said we were going to take off later, I bet you now that that one's off, probably pop right off. Look at that. Now this is the fun part, because the wiring harness gets in the way of everything on this side. And you've got brackets on the back of there, brackets on the front of there. And you got the head gasket stuck on one side of one end and the other side of the other end. Trying to protect that surface and not scratch it. Oh yeah. Sort of multi-layer head gasket it looks like when it doesn't want to behave. Once again, these heads look really, really good. So we'll get those cleaned up so we can get them back in here. Just gonna set that guy right there for a moment. All right, perfect. There you go. See, the head gasket was stuck, but that's what it looks like. Looks good. Put that in the recyclator. All right, we need to vacuum those. So this is definitely a rebuilt motor, and it's definitely sat. You can tell that the motor sat in one position for a while by some of the scars that are in it. But it looks really good. I mean, you still see all the crosshatch and everything. It's not a factory looking crosshatch. Looks like it may be a hand crosshatch, not a machine. So the motor's been rebuilt at least once. Sorry it's dark for a second. I need the plug for the vacuum because I'm too lazy to run another extension cord. All right, show you guys what we're talking about real quick. Let me get this camera off of there. So see in this motor, if you look, see if I can get the light in here better for you. You can see all the like lines. That's not a very good. Oh, that one you can see pretty good. You can see the lines and how they kind of make X's in there. That's called cross hatching, and what that does is it holds oil against the cylinder wall when the motor's running. So when the pistons are moving up and down, it allows oil to trap on here, and that allows the piston to move without just burning up the rings. And so when those wear down, you start to get smooth spots and the oil can't collect on the cylinder walls, and so you don't get adequate lubrication stuff, and it wears out your rings. So last thing we're gonna do is pop this out. Showed you on the other side, 2 8mm bolts. All the lifters will come out, and then we're going to come back and we're going to work on this front end, get this cam popped out,